Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Tips before the cat videos that you posted. I was religiously following a lot of channels, but then your channel stood out. We personally looked at Sirmaur because it's Himachal Pradesh. You're near Rishikesh. You're near Dehradun. You're near You get to travel a lot.
Great.
I've been on a couple of treks myself this year. Being in the top 5, top 10 doesn't really matter once someone gets to understand me. My skill is what actually matters in the corporate world.
Great. By the way, he's lying. It's a real human.
And
Hi everyone, welcome to the Real Humans of B School, and I've got a real human sitting down here who is called as Vignesh Komaragiri, right?
Komaragiri.
Komaragiri. Vignesh, welcome on board, man.
Thank you, Rahul sir. I'm gonna call you sir because you helped me a lot before I converted Sirmaur. So yeah.
How I helped you? You were not a student with me, yaar. मैंने तेरे को कहाँ help कर दिया?
No. I was on your. I was a subscriber a couple of years ago, and I've been following your, tips before the cat videos that you posted.
Yeah.
I was religiously following a lot of channels, but then your channel stood out because if I, viewed your channel before the day of cat, it means
Okay, that's so sweet.
It means it has a special place.
That's so sweet, man. That's so sweet. Great. Let's get to the grim. First of all, first thing first. Tell me, yaar, what's a real Vignesh? This is not a tell me something about yourself interview. What's a real Vignesh who is an IIM Sirmaur student?
Yeah. So let's look at the details. The how I am over there, more like. So we operate out of this temporary campus. So it essentially at IIM Sirmaur you have no movie theaters around.
Okay.
and you have a lot of hills, a lot of beautiful skies to watch.
Wow.
And that's where you would find me on the terrace most of the time.
Wow.
With my cup of coffee.
Great.
And I'd be listening to something or talking on the call, or I'd be on the balcony discussing a project with my peers.
Where is Sirmaur?
That's how I am.
I'll be honest with you, it's a real human series. I cannot lie, but मेरे को Sirmaur का अभी तक ना location पता नहीं चला. I know Bodh Gaya कहाँ है, Udaipur कहाँ है. I know all these new ones.
Yeah, right.
But where the hell is Sirmaur?
So where we are called the Himalayan IIM.
Okay.
We're at Himachal Pradesh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, right. So we're more to the south of Himachal Pradesh on the border. We're like the last city, and after us there's this checkpost for Uttarakhand, and we have a 3-hour road to Chandigarh.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, that's where we are.
You are a South Indian, South Indian, yeah, kinda South Indian. What the hell?
Yes. I'm from Vizag.
Vizag.
I was Himachal Pradesh was the first time I stayed out of home.
Wow.
Vizag to Himachal.
कौन जाता है मतलब? I know a couple of people have gone to IIM Amritsar. So I came for hiring to IIM Amritsar. I met, I remember there was a guy called Sai. So Sai was, he was a Telugu. So he was there. Good yaar, good. मतलब parents बोलते नहीं कि
we actually have 16-17 Telugu guys in our batch.
How come? Is it a thrill to go to North? How is it?
Yeah, definitely. See, the choices you have when you have 4 or 5 baby IIMs and colleges of the same range. I personally looked at Sirmaur because it's Himachal Pradesh. You're near Rishikesh. You're near
Yeah.
Dehradun. You're near yeah. You get to travel a lot. I've
Great.
been on a couple of treks myself this year.
Wow. That's so amazing. I went to South India.
So
Yes, sir, for my
motivations.
engineering. I went to South.
Yeah.
I went to.
Definitely, because if most of the Delhi guys are not excited, my batchmates,
Yeah.
because they would have already visited Shimla.
Shimla, Manali.
they
That's
would
like,
have already gone out
yeah.
places.
Those are our school trips.
Exactly.
Great, great. So how's like you guys are called a startup IIM and क्या मतलब everything is like कुछ अपना खुद का नहीं है अभी तक
Right.
stable नहीं हुआ है. How is it?
No, it's like every single aspect you see in the college. I'll give you a pretty interesting, illustration. Our college has this football ground, really, really cool. Uh, when you watch it in the nights, the chilly nights with the hill background around, and people keep playing football, and there are, I guess, 4 or 5 floodlights, the big ones, and those were established by our students.
Oh
we
wow,
we started with the tender, we started with the proposal, we hired the contractors,
wow,
to set them up. So that's the scope of uh, how much a student can control a campus. So we've been hearing this student run campus story since we were young, but this is the first time I
you
experienced a
experienced
student run
it.
campus.
Wow, that's so amazing. And tell me
Yeah.
about the study, your curriculum. Are you among top 5, top 10 in the class? How is it?
No, I'm pretty much an average student, because I know, uh, I know being in the top 5, top 10 doesn't really matter once someone gets to understand me. My skill is what actually matters in the corporate world.
Great. By the way, he's lying. It's a real
And
human.
yeah, a
No.
lot.
He's lying. He's a super brain. He's 99.57 gem, and he's topped cat, so he's not an average student. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
No. I'm an average student at IIM Sirmaur.
And I'm Sirmaur.
It's
Okay.
that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Great. How the how?
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
like you were asking another thing about this startup college thing. We probably every new innovation we want, a proposal goes to our director's table. A proposal goes to our respective chairperson, and we're oftentimes there with our chairpersons discussing. Maybe once a week we meet with our chairperson. Even now we have these virtual discussions. I'm from the placement committee, by the way.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah,
Good.
Placecom, the one of the hated guys of every
Yeah.
B school.
I do.
Everyone knows that.
I don't want to tell it, but I belong to the same community, but way back in 2009. So, nevertheless, let's
Oh,
not go
that's
there.
great. That's great.
Great. So being a new college? I mean, there's a lot of work, but how does the day look like? Is it full busy, or it's like you're managing it pretty well? How is it?
It's busy, and we manage it pretty not well,
Okay.
because we're often down on sleep. I'll lay out the day for you. The
Yeah.
classes typically start at 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So when it starts at 8 a.m., we're like we sleep sometime at 5 a.m. and three
Wow.
hours of sleep. I wake up, I slip into my hoodie, I run to class.
Okay.
That's how it is. And then we have to present something in the class. Um, and presentations generally, as long as students aren't asking questions, it means your presentation is not interesting
Right.
or not controversial.
Right.
That's another story, but yeah. So you need to make the presentation interesting enough that it catches the faculty's attention. It actually has to impart some knowledge to your
Yeah.
batchmates,
Hmm.
and their presentations have to impart knowledge to you. That's the whole
Correct.
idea.
Correct.
So we have to put in that effort to actually make it insightful, and not a copy paste, a reiteration thing,
Right.
right? Yeah, after giving those presentations, we have this lunch break again. Some of us are part of the mess. Some of us have opted out, so we have to cook.
Okay.
And then evenings typically 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock we're free, depending on the teacher's schedules again.
Okay.
Some teachers deliberately want to have classes 9 to 11 in the night, so
Okay.
we can't help that. And
Okay.
then after all classes, we go back to our rooms. We also have schedules with our roommates. Friends that we want to watch this movie. Like
Yeah.
I've told you, Himachal Pradesh, IIM Sirmaur doesn't have a movie theater around it.
Oh, you don't have
We
it.
have to travel. Yeah, we have
Oh,
to travel an hour and a half to
to watch a
Dehradun.
movie.
That's the
Wow.
nearest place we have a movie theater.
Okay. To Dehradun.
Yeah, we need to go to Dehradun for a movie.
Wow. So you're 3 hours from Chandigarh, 1.5 hours from Dehradun. Life is fucking
Yes.
awesome. In North India, पूरा hill station tour मार के आओगे तुम लोग यार.
Yeah. I know. I've been on a couple of treks myself.
Beautiful.
I've been to Rishikesh. I've rafted for the first time.
Great. This is so
Yeah.
amazing, yeah. This is so amazing. I mean, knowing your real self is so amazing. I mean, any parting thoughts to all these people who are listening to you, yeah, Vignesh, who are listening to you, who are going to come inside your campus or aiming for an IIM, and what should be the behavioral thing they should expect when they are coming into an IIM?
Yeah, so if I need to be frank, it's going to be very, very, very stressful. Where you'll have to manage your academics, you'll have to manage all of the new initiatives you want to bring out. So it typically boils down to choice. You can contribute and make your campus better, or you can sit in your room and badmouth your campus, saying "kuch nahi mil raha hai here."
Coach name is,
So it boils down to your attitude, and trust me, those who have contributed even a grain of sand to the campus, they can talk about it for the rest of their lives.
very true. That's the best thing
You
of
know,
working.
me and my roommate often get into this conversation that we'll be thinking 20 years down the line. We'll go to that superb, awesome campus, and you will tell everyone. Do you know how our campus used to be?
Yeah.
Do you know how less facilities we used to have?
ये फ्लड लाइट जो लगी है ना ऊपर ये मैंने लगवा के दी थी ये मैंने टेंडर पास किया था. This is
Exactly.
amazing. This
You
is
know,
amazing.
these stories are, you could cherish them for a lifetime.
That's amazing.
And getting into a startup college has its perks.
Beautiful. That's so
So
awesome.
many perks.
That's so awesome. Thank you so much, Vignesh, for your wonderful time. You were awesome, man. It's lovely talking to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.